Sacred law of combat. Never underestimate anyone. When we make the mistake of underestimating someone, we cannot turn back. We are doomed because we have blindly thrown ourselves into conflict or battle with someone who may prove to be more powerful than we are prepared to face. This leaves us at the will of the person that we underestimated. We won't have the power to determine the outcome of the situation because our foe will have some sort of an advantage over us, an advantage that we didn't count on, an advantage that we bet our well-being and possibly life against. Think you're better than me? When we follow the sacred law of combat and choose not to underestimate our foe, we allow ourselves options to adjust if necessary. We can plan escape routes just in case we are overwhelmed and need to retreat. We can ensure that we have items or strategies that we can introduce that will make us stronger than we normally are. And we can approach and engage with a cautious manner that allows us to be vigilant of and ready to counter unexpected strengths that our foe may surprisingly present during battle. Combat stupidity. Underestimating is an act of ego and ignorant delusion. It is not supported by intellect or skill. It is a simple, low-minded assumption that we are better than someone else for no apparent reason other than because we think so. It is the mindset of an inexperienced, irresponsible child, not that of a warrior. Humble way to win. The warrior respects all that he or she faces without the need to feed his or her own ego with assumptions of self-greatness. The warrior instead would rather consider all possibilities of greatness for his foe, along with leaving his assessment open for things that he may not have considered. He would much rather overestimate his foe and be wrong than underestimate him and be wrong. Mistaking permission for power. Many today make the mistakes when it comes to measuring who truly does and does not have power in a situation. Laws, rules, and regulations have been created that we all agree to follow that place weak people in positions of power over stronger people. The warrior always keeps in mind that the only true power that he holds over others in a civilized environment is the power that they allow him to have at that moment. And of course, the only power that anyone holds over a warrior at any second is only the power that that warrior is allowing him to hold over him. People who believe they hold some sort of sure dominance over those who are stronger or more than them in numbers are delusional idiots. Our power over others exists only because they allow us to have it over them. We must be intelligent enough to respect that at every moment or be ready to combat them. Advantage by not underestimating. Assuming that our foe has the potential to defeat us helps us to initiate humbleness. This keeps us from making an anxious, overzealous act that can escalate things when we shouldn't. It also empowers us to patiently take the time to research more about our foe's strengths and weaknesses before we engage with him. Not underestimating is not an act of self-doubt, it is an act of intelligence. One thing important about this, I would say about people knowing how to fight and underestimating people, a lot of people today underestimate. So that's a very good weapon you can have for yourself, is the fact of knowing that pretty much when you walk in any room, especially if you know how to fight at all, or you have a weapon and you're ready to go to combat if necessary, go to battle, is that pretty much everybody in there has you underestimated. Everybody floats off of arrogance these days, entitlement, and the fact that they feel they have some type of strength or nothing's going to happen to them just because, without any good reason behind. So that's a really good to understand.